Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Farhan Ahmed, and I am here to present you a video on how different functions can be used in Excel to split content in a cell in multiple cells, and how we can use Excel function to combine values in different cells in one cell. First, we will see how we can split content in a single cell into multiple cell, for which I have created an example. There is a list of names and their date of admissions, and I want to split the name of person into first name and last name. So I'll begin with it. There is a text to column wizard in Excel, which is in data tab. When we go to data tab, there will be an option text to column. When I will click on this, it will open a wizard, and it will provide me with different options on how I want to split the values in the cell. Uh, Also, the short key for this is I'll press Alter and A for data, and there is a short key E, which is for text to column wizard. Here it is giving me an error that no data was selected to pass. So for using text to column wizard, first I'll have to select the range of cells from which I want to split the content. So here I have selected the cells. Now I will go to the text to column wizard, alter A and E. Now the wizard is opened. It is giving me two options to split the cells. First option is delimited, which means I can split the values using delimiters. Delimiters are spaces, commas, characters, which separates one value from another value, or by which one value is separated by another value, and which can be used as a base to split the values of the cell. It is preferable to split the content based on delimiters because it results in more precise splitting of values. There is another option which gives me option to split the cell based on fixed width. When I check on this, I'll press next. It will give me a scale from which I can adjust manually to split the values. Here, when I will drag the scale using my cursor, it will show me the line from which the cells will be splitted. It will not give me a precise or accurate splitting of values. Let me do this. When I have selected adjusted the width manually, when I will press next, it will ask me where I want to in which cells I want the splitted values. So I will in this cell I will select the range where I want the splitted answer or values or output. So here I want the values to be splitted. I will select the range and let me adjust it, and then I will come back here and I will press finish. When I have done this based on fixed width, the split is the answer or the output is not as much precise as I desired. For example, when I come to Muhammad Salman's name, it has splitted inaccurately. It has splitted this inaccurately. And the last name also, Saad Naqvi, it is also not as much precise as was desired to be. So I'll delete this and I will redo or reperform the operation using delimiters. I will come to the text to column wizard again. Now I'm not using the text key, I'm using the cursor. I will select text to column wizard. Oh, I had to select the range first. So I have selected the range. Now I will go to text to column wizard. Now I am using the delimited option. I've used the delimiter option. When I click the next, it will ask me which delimiter I want to use. Some examples are there: semicolon, comma, other, space, tab. So I'll check on space and then I will click next. Now in this cell, I will provide the destination cells in which I want the result of splitted values. So I have selected these cells. I will come back here and I will click finish. Now using space or delimited function, I have got the more precise splitting of the values. Now there is no error in the splitting of the values. So I've got the result which I wanted. Now let's see how we can combine values in different cells taking the same example. If first name and last name are separate, how I can use Excel function to show the full name in a single cell. Here I have already created an example, copied the same thing below, and I'll use the function to combine first name and last name. So there is a function in Excel, concatenate function, which combines values in different cells in a single cell. Here I have given concatenate. Now I can use this for text also. I can use this for multiple cells also. So I have selected the first cell which I want to combine. If I want to separate them by space, I will use a comma, and then in inverted commas, I will give a space, close the inverted commas, separate it by comma, and then I will select the second cell and enter it. It has given me the result. I can use the same function to combine more than 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or multiple cells. Okay. In the last cell, I have given the cast. If I want to combine this two in the full name, I will edit the formula. I will separate it by comma. In inverted commas, I will give another space. Sorry, I will give another space. Then I will separate it by comma and select the third cell which I want to combine, and then press enter. It has given me the result I wanted. Now to copy the same thing in cells below it, I will select the cells in which I want to copy it, and there's a short key Control D, which will copy the same thing below. Control D, and then here it is copied below. So it has given me the result. It has combined the values in different cells in a single cell. Okay. There is another use of text to column wizard. Often we use different accounting softwares and we export their reports in Excel to perform different functions on it, or to or to use it according to our desired purpose. We export reports from different software in Excel format, and then we use it according to our purpose. And sometimes it is very common in different Excel software that when we export the data from the software in Excel, it scrambles with the date format. In some format, it gives day, month, and year. In some cells, it gives month, day, and year, and so on. So here there is some dates in different formats, scrambled formats, and I'm going to show you how text to column wizard can be used to unify the problem, or to unify the format, so that we can get a single format or same format for all the data, or correct the date on a single, or bring the date on a single format. I'll select the cells from which I want to format the dates. I will come to text to column wizard again. In delimiters, I will check the delimiters and do the next. And in delimiters, I will check others, uncheck this, and then I will go to next. Here there is an option which is asking me which format I want to use. general text, date, or it is giving me to nullify the action. I will check the date and select the desired format I want in the result. I want day, month, and year. I will select this, and in destination cell, I will specify the destination cell where I want the output. I have selected these cells, and I'll come back and click the finish. And here it will give me results in a single format. Here too, it is giving me different results. Now I can see that some values are still unchanged. Now, this is because when I exported the reports from the software in Excel, the Excel took it as plain text. Therefore, it has not changed the values which were taken as text. So I can do this manually. If this is 22nd March 2017, I can say March 22nd. I can punch it manually 2017. Now it will give me the desired result. In this cell too, the Excel took it as plain text. Therefore, it did not converted the date from the text to column wizard. So I will have to do it manually. Here it is 13th February 2019. So I will write February /13/2019, and it will give me the result. Now I can do one more thing. I can select all the range and I will right click on it. I will click format the cell. In date, I can specify the format I want in the output cell. For example, if I want in this format, I will click on this and I'll click OK. So it will give me the result in this format. I hope this short video would be helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.